Previously on BlazBlue, Continuum Shift Extended. Jeez, that's a long name.
Hey, brother! Just forget all about that nasty woman and have fun with me!
Jin, please, we are supposed to be at least a little bit family friendly here, okay?
Whoa, what the hell's going on with this room? Hey, Kokanoe, are you doing this?
Ragna, Mommy's gotta run some errands really quick, so why don't you two spend some quality time together?
What the fuck?
And now back to the... This is the right one, right? Right game? We're sure this time? Yeah? Okay, good. Alright, cool. And now back to the sequel.
Oh my gosh, I'm rich with P-money! What does that even mean? I don't know. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Squatchkins of all ages, the likes or not. I am PUMSQUATCH. Hello and welcome back to BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extended. And when we last left off, we finished since Jin's story. I mean, Jin. That Jin is right there. He's fine. So, we finished his story, sort of, except there's one little caveat. In order to get the funny ending, we have to get the true ending for Tsubaki. But yeah, even though we didn't get the quote-unquote funny ending, I still laughed super hard with Jin's story. And apparently you guys really enjoyed it too, because I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have the face cam on, and it was glorious. Because we got the supposed bad ending for the story, but it isn't really directly bad, as I feel as though there's some implications rather than us seeing directly what would be the result, such as he would just go off and never find the correct way to, you know, be the hero that he's destined to be. Which we know, spoiler alert for the next 5 seconds, Jin turns into Hakumen. Okay, that's good. Cool. Spoiler alert. Done. But, I decided to have a face cam for that because, you know what, it could be funny. Ended up being funny because I got, like, rooster block, let's call it. But I apparently need to get the true ending for Tsubaki's story. But still, it was a funny ending. Kind of, because they really lean into the whole yaoi aspect super hard. What the heck? Like, I legit had, like, a mental breakdown last episode. I dropped my controller twice just staring at the screen of what the hell just happened. I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about this game. Something about the guys in yaoi that made this game. The ship is real. But it was overall very, very interesting. So, with that, we are going to now basically just, I guess, cover some of the comments really quickly because you guys did leave some comments and I just want to cover them. Oh yeah, and of course, Jin would get the longest episode. Of course it would be Jin. Josh Blackwell, this is exactly why I wanted you to play Jin's story. Yes, thank you very much. I kind of figured it would be something like this. Well, no, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't expect this. They really lean hard into the yaoi! Okay, I'll stop. Demothy said Jin first met Jubei and Terumi when he was a child. Oh, okay, fair enough. User, YF3KK3KG7K, wow, that's a lot of Ks. As much of a a-hole Jin is, he is one of my favorite characters. Yeah, I could see it. He's a really interesting and unique character, and honestly, I don't like Jin, he's a bit of a jerk, but at the same time, he's one of the most interesting characters in the whole game series as a whole, as I can see. And that being said, he's probably the most pivotal and important character, as much as it pains me to say that. Honestly, you should use the face cam when you feel like using it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using it this time, I'll probably be using it next time we redo Jin's funny ending. But, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the way that it came out. I actually kind of did. So, overall, that was pretty good. And then, Demothy, he left one more comment that honestly explains so many things about the story. It's like, perhaps the most important thing to the whole lore of BlazBlue. Oh my gosh, it's like, hearing it just made so much sense to me, and it connected all these little dots. And it's important. I gotta share this with you guys. So, Demothy said, Jin's reason for hating Noelle can be summed up as, he wasn't hugged enough as a child. Boom! Boom! What more of a revelation could you need? That's it! We're starting Tsubaki's story! Come on, let's do this! Let's go! Tsubaki stories, regret, sin, sins. I told you he was in this game.
Excuse me.
I gotta
First
stop.
Lieutenant Tsubaki Yayoi, reporting for duty.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. Okay. I'll stop. I will actually stop. I am so sorry. The joke is probably dead by now. I'll find one more way to just work it in there. Just put a PNG of Johnny Sins over where Jin is standing in every cutscene. Oh my gosh, I gotta do that. I gotta do that for at least a minute. I'm sorry, the joke will live on for a little bit longer. Man, what is wrong with me? Oh my gosh, someone needs to stop me.
Yes, hello there. I'm Hazama. I work for the intelligence department. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Eat a dick.
So this is the famous daughter of the Yayoi family. Please, accept my apologies for making you come all the way out here. Yes, how rude of me. Let's see, well, I guess officially I'm a captain. But to be honest, we don't really bother much with ranks here at Intelligence, so don't worry about formality, okay?
You heard her, Tsubaki. You know what that means. Punch him in the dick, quick! I'm sorry.
Yeah, excuse me, Captain.
Come on, didn't I just say you don't need to be so stiff? Ah, well. Anyway, the reason I've called you here is because I need you to take care of something very sensitive. A sort of covert operation.
Is this an order from the intelligence department?
Huh? Ah, yes, I see where you're going. Please, don't worry about that. I know what your little team is for, First Lieutenant. I wouldn't bring you in for run-of-the-mill intel work. No. This is actually a direct order from the top. HQ, the Imperator.
Wait, seriously? They actually wanted her to do this? No, I don't want to believe him yet. I'm not going to believe him yet. I know that the Imperator is really powerful, but I also know that Hazama is a manipulator. I don't know if he's a liar or what, but I know that he does manipulate pretty hard. He's literally an actual snake in the grass.
Proof? Yes, of course you'd want proof. Well, here, take a look. See? The seal of the Imperator.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to question you.
I told you not to worry. It's not a big deal, really. All right, shall we try this again? If you don't mind, I'll just tell you your orders. Like I said, this is covert, so it's better not to leave a paper trail, you know. Where was... Ah, yes. It's not really anything that difficult, but it is, how should I...
Sir!
All right, then. First
Yes?
Lieutenant Tsubaki Yayoi. Your orders are as follows. Determine the whereabouts of Major Jin Kisaragi and Lieutenant Noel Vermillion and terminate them.
Ah, there it is. Hazama's words left Tsubaki at a loss for her own. The man before her had just asked her to kill one of her best friends from the academy, and the man she adored as a brother since childhood. A brother from Alabama.
What did they do to deserve...
Tsubaki had built her career on unquestioning obedience and dedication to duty. To anyone other than Hazama, her response would have been nothing short of shocking. Then again, what person alive could keep their voice from trembling after being ordered to kill their friends? Yeah, this is like... Okay, she's probably like a really strong fighter and everything, so that's probably why, and a large reason as to why, he wanted Tsubaki to do it, to carry out the act. But the fact that it's her friends is probably making it all the sweeter for him, because he's actually pretty dang sadistic. Not gonna lie. Like, he's just really screwed up as a character, as a person. So, who knows, right? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Let's see here. It looks like the intelligence we've gathered says that Major Kisaragi has disobeyed orders on a number of occasions. And we've even seen reports of desertion. Supposedly, he was injured pretty seriously going after a large bounty.
Yep, that's just the Yowie. Yep, that's his booty bounty he's going after. I regret nothing.
That's impossible. How could Jin, Major Kisaragi, he would never...
You liar!
Right, yes. We've also seen a number of reports saying that he's just been stirring up a lot of trouble. And, let's see.
And also been caught really acting out some hardcore yaoi with his brother, so, he's from Alabama, but we don't exactly live in Alabama, so, I mean, we've got that one kid that's really obsessed with glue for some reason, but that's different. That's different. He isn't committing yaoi-side. I mean, what does that even mean? It's a term he used, yaoi-side? I don't know. It's really weird. Hazuma's just gonna give me a weird look like, what the hell? I thought you were against me. Yeah, well, you know what? The yaoi got to me, man. The yaoi got to me, and I'm done. I've seen too much yaoi with these two in the past 24 hours. And you know what? It just came out in the game. It's not even something I'm looking for. Okay, I gotta stop. My neighbors are probably gonna wonder what is going on. Okay, I'll stop.
Well, we haven't managed to confirm this yet, but apparently he escaped from the hospital we'd put him in after his accident. He also, took out a number of guards and a few officers on his way out.
He's kind of twisting the truth a little bit.
Now, as for Lieutenant Vermilion, she went after Major Kisaragi. Well, actually, she was under orders to do that, but... here we are.
But that doesn't mean
We've heard reports that she aided the SS-class bounty known as the Grim Reaper.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, this Grim Reaper is also apparently the person who caused Major Kisaragi's injuries and is, in fact, at the very top of the Librarium's most wanted list.
You can tell from the poster.
The rebel Ragna the Blood Edge.
Jin deserted. And Noelle is helping a rebel?
The color slowly drained from Tsubaki's face. She couldn't bring herself to believe that what she was hearing.
Apparently, Major Kisaragi and Lieutenant Vermilion have some sort of connection to this Blood Edge fellow. Is something wrong? Stay with me now. Oh, actually, I guess that's all of it. You're free to go, First Lieutenant.
He has to know about their history. He has to know that she was friends with them. Still stunned, Tsubaki saluted automatically and walked towards the door, feeling only partially in control of her body. She was almost at the door when she heard Hazuma's voice from behind her.
Oh, right. There's one more little thing I forgot to mention. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, please, don't forget to bring back Major Kisaragi's Alasa and Lieutenant Vermilion's Bulwark, okay? Silly me. Actually, two things. You don't need to bother bringing their bodies back.
What?
They're traitors, so there won't be any sort of ceremony.
My
I mean,
gosh!
to be honest, having a couple of corpses around would just kind of get in the way.
Oh my gosh! Tsubaki bit her lip at the man's words, but kept silent. Without so much as a nod or salute, she walked out of the room. My gosh! There it is.
Oh, man! This is just too good! We're just gonna shoot right past tragedy, straight into good old comedy!
Ugh. This guy. Tsubaki let the doors to Captain Hazuma's office close behind her and fell back against them, her strength gone. She felt dizzy, and thoughts fitted in and out of her mind before she could grab hold of them.
What am I gonna do? Jin, Noelle.
Or Tsubaki. What? Uh-oh.
Excuse me, do you mind?
Elias, what? The voice startled Tsubaki out of her trance, and she looked up to see a man towering over her. So he's just walking around? Like, are they aware that he's there? Not Hazama or anything. I mean, like, everyone at the librarium. Like, does she know him? I guess we're about to see, right? Guess not. She knew. Oh, I guess she did. She knew the man. Well, she knew his face. He was known throughout the librarium for being a master puppeteer, as well as for some more unpleasant things, let's say. She had never met him in person before. She had hoped perhaps she never would. I'm a bit concerned about what it could mean by unpleasant things.
Relius. Clover. Colonel. From engineering.
What's Carl's name? Carl's... Is it Clover? Is his name Carl Clover? Could he be... No. Holy mother... His name is Carl Clover. What the heck? Okay. Interesting dynamic, interesting thing. That may be his father. Don't want to jump to conclusions, but you know, it would make sense, I guess. Okay, let it play, PUMSQUATCH. Let it play. Tsubaki murmured the man's name, searching through her memories to piece together what she knew about him. He was tall, incredibly so in fact. If he was surprised Tsubaki recognized him, he kept it to himself. He stared down at her, his face impassive.
Miss, if you'd be so kind as to get out of my way, I need to get through that door.
I'm sorry.
Guess he is well known throughout. Quickly, Tsubaki moved out of his way, but Relius didn't even acknowledge her. He simply strode forward into Captain Hazama's office, as though he'd taken a moment to collect his thoughts, not wait for a girl to move out of his way.
It's me. I'm coming in.
What could possibly be going on between the two of them?
Something about Captain Hazama working with Colonel Relius made Tsubaki uneasy.
Hazama.
Oh,
are
okay.
you ready? I can leave at any time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you just give me 3 more minutes? I just haven't been able to bring myself to get ready. In fact,
Quit procrastinating. But I can't believe it's Kagutsuchi. That place brings back so many memories. I believe that the 13th Prime Field has...
The heck is that? I guess I'll find out in a future game or something, or maybe his story. We'll see. Tsubaki could just make out their conversation through a crack in the door. It was certainly interesting, and something told her what they were discussing was of great importance. But eavesdropping, especially on 2 ranking officers, was something Tsubaki couldn't allow herself to do. Besides, there were much more important things on her mind. Doing her best to silence the doubt that filled her mind, at least for the time being, Tsubaki turned her back to Hazama's office and began walking.
The House of Yayoi had served the Imperator loyally for as
Pretty.
long as anyone could remember, and had produced many of the librarian's most loyal and elite soldiers. They were proud and dignified, and many of them held up as a shining example of what one of the duodecim could and should be.
I see. So she comes from a line of kind of like military then. Interesting.
The Yayoi family was set apart from many of the other duodecim by the purity of their bloodline.
Oh.
When the librarian grades the abilities of their soldiers, many factors are considered, but none carries so much weight as one's aptitude for the use of Armagus.
And I'm assuming that the bloodline of Tsubaki, the Yayoi family, I'm assuming that has a lot of power that could work with the Armagus, right? I'm assuming, making a lot of assumptions.
Their only thought, servitude of the Imperator, the Yayoi family turned their considerable resources to producing offspring with exceptional Armagus aptitude.
Yep, there it is.
The Yayoi family bred their children with only the best Armagus wielders, ensuring the strength of the next generation. However, the breeding pool from which they could select was quite small, and before long it became necessary to resort to inbreeding.
Oh no! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm... that's... Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that, and I just want to bring up a little side note. I made a joke earlier about Tsubaki, saying his Jin as a brother from Alabama. I didn't actually think they would come true in this part. Oh my gosh. Who knew? Who actually knew? But yikes, okay.
As time passed, the House of Yayoi filled with the best wielders of Armagus the world had to offer, and their power, both physical and political, far outstripped that of the other families of the Duodecim. Their glory was to be short-lived, however. Generations of inbreeding began to take their toll, and children were born weaker and weaker.
Yeah, I would assume
The purity
so.
of blood that had once been the greatest strength of the House of Yayoi was now its greatest weakness.
Yeah, we see that especially true with a lot of, like, I guess, and this is just an example, pardon me if it seems a little bit out there, or even just crazy or rude or whatever, but we see this a lot with dogs and everything like that. Like, breeds of dogs, it's actually very healthy for dogs to be mixed. Like, it allows them to fight off diseases and have a lot better health if they aren't just exclusively one breed. We see this especially with, like, pit bulls or pugs or whatever, because they have difficulty breathing as a result of us, like, selecting their breeding or breeding them selectively to create a certain kind of look for the animal. So it's like, doing that, it makes parts of the traits, it makes certain traits very, very strong, but it also makes very few certain fallbacks very, very apparent as well, such as disease and things like that. So yeah, this sadly is no surprise.
Such was the family into which Tsubaki was born. Although she was treated as her parents' firstborn daughter, she was anything but. She was merely the first daughter to survive. Her siblings had all passed away, victims of their own pure blood.
My
and
gosh.
bodies.
That's so sad.
By some miracle, Tsubaki did not share their weakened constitution. She was healthy and showed mastery in the use of the Armagus. Needless to say, she was cherished not only by her parents, but by the whole of the Yayoi family.
My gosh, that's so sad.
To the young Tsubaki, the Yayoi Manor was her entire world. The only people she knew were her parents, her relatives, and her teachers. As a firstborn daughter of the Yayoi family, she was taught one simple truth.
Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. She just learns that song every day, the whole time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
That she must serve the Imperator, unquestionably.
Oh.
Such was the childhood of Tsubaki Yayoi.
Man.
Yes, that's right. I'm a daughter of the Yayoi family.
A heavy door stood before Tsubaki, the entrance to a shrine hidden beneath the Yayoi family home. Tsubaki found herself drawn to it.
We should be the ones who set the example for the rest of the Duodecim. No, we must be the ones to set that example.
The room was dark. It was the first time Tsubaki had set foot there, but she knew what lay beyond the doors, deep within the innermost chambers of the shrine.
I'm sure Jin had his reasons for doing what he did.
As much as I don't like Jin, I want her to have faith in him. I really, really do. I hope this won't go terribly. Slowly, Tsubaki began to walk forward. It wasn't long before she found what she'd came for. Before Tsubaki were a pair of sturdy doors that protected whatever lay behind them with more than their own considerable bulk. Inlaid on the doors was the symbol of the Yayoi family. Tsubaki pulled out a small blade and drew it across the tip of her finger. Ooh! She felt a momentary prick of pain and caught her breath. A drop of blood slowly formed on her finger.
I'm sure Noelle has a perfectly good explanation too. I just need to talk to her.
Yeah. Tsubaki placed her hand atop the family emblem.
But...
As if possessed by some strange hunger, the emblem on the door quickly absorbed the blood from Tsubaki's finger. With a metallic thud, the door slowly opened.
What if everything Captain Hazama told me is true?
No, don't trust him. He's really twisting the truth with her to manipulate her. Like, there is some truth to it, but he's just kind of forming it in a way that will make her kind of feel obligated to do whatever he said.
What if Jin and Noelle... What if they really have turned their backs on the Imperator?
Tsubaki's mind was in turmoil.
No, it's okay. Even if they have... If I can just talk to them, I'm sure they'll understand. Even so, if they really have betrayed me, I'll have no choice but to kill them.
No. It'll be okay. Her mind set, Tsubaki reached for the object behind the doors. What? Oh! My gosh. A sudden sense of vertigo rushed over her, and Tsubaki put a hand on her to her face to try and calm her sudden throbbing head. She felt almost as though her strength was being drained out of her.
This is... the Izayoi?
She refused to let her grip weaken and felt her vision grow dark and blurry. Uh-oh. Izayoi, one of the sealed weapons. This particular sword had belonged to the Yayoi family for generations. It was known for its ability to steal light, even from the person who wielded it. It does take vision. It does steal your vision with time.
Let's go. To Kagutsuchi.
Oh boy. Save. Bloody hell, yes, that took so long. Oh my gosh.
We are preparing to dock at the 13th hierarchical city of Kagutsuchi. Please gather your belongings and prepare to disembark.
Oh no! That's my stop!
Has she been in Airhead? Nah, she can't be. Tsubaki jerked awake. She drifted off some time during the last hour and would likely have missed the port at Kagutsuchi if the announcement hadn't woken her up. Her nap had left her body feeling refreshed and focused, but her mind and her emotions were anything but.
I should get some fresh air.
Yeah. Ooh, pretty.
It's cold out here.
There wasn't a soul in sight on the deck. Tsubaki wasn't surprised. It was nearly 42 degrees, but the wind made it feel closer to freezing. The rest of the passengers wouldn't have any reason to step outside when they could stay warm inside the ship. I'm assuming that means Celsius because... Is that Celsius? I don't know. What's 42 degrees Celsius? Wait, what? Wait, what? 42 degrees Celsius is 107 degrees Fahrenheit. What? No, that don't seem right. No. 42 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 5 degrees Celsius. I don't understand. Which is it? Whatever. But the wind made it feel closer to freezing. Stay warm inside the ship.
So this is it. The 13th hierarchical city of Kagutsuchi. I can't believe it's incomplete. It looks so beautiful.
She'd seen pictures of it before, in reports and the like, but something about seeing the city in person took Tsubaki's breath away. The city was a living, breathing thing, and that was something no picture could convey.
So, this is where Jin and Noelle have gone.
Yeah. After filing the proper paperwork with the port authorities, Tsubaki finally set foot on the soil of Kagutsuchi. The sun had already set. People were sparse, but she had expected as much. Tsubaki had landed at Port 5, which was used exclusively by the military. Oh, okay. So that's what this one is.
Well then.
Her goals were clear enough, but she couldn't decide where to begin. Captain Hazuma had told her that Jin and Noelle's actions had directly aided the criminal Ragna the Blood Edge. Having never been in Kagutsuchi before, Tsubaki knew she would have a difficult time finding them without any local geography. Or knowing the local geography, sorry.
First, I should go to the local librarian office, then gather some information and...
Mentally building a list of things she would need to do, Tsubaki had barely lifted her foot to set off in the direction of the librarian office when she heard a voice behind her. Come on, squirrel!
Excuse me?
Dang it! Hey man, how's it going? Just want to know if you want to buy some glue. You know, I made it with the help of like Arachne or Aracune, you want to call him. Just want to know if you want to buy some glue. You know, I'm from Alabama, but that's okay. Well, actually, I'm not from Alabama, but people always think I'm from Alabama. And then I tell them, hey man, I'm gonna be selling some glue, and I want to know if you buy some glue, and that's that. You know, I'm a glue expert. I grew up sniffing glue, eating glue, working with glue. I grew up on the glue. I grew up with the glue. I grew up dating the glue. You know, man, it was all like glue. Wait, did he just say that he grew up dating glue? Ah, yeah, man, that was actually two of my ex-wives. How old are you? Ah, man, what are you talking about? I'm 15. What? No, we don't want any glue.
Huh?
Hi, Carl. Startled, Tsubaki spun around to find a young boy dressed in purple. Towering behind him was a massive metal creature.
Nirvana?
Oh, that's right. Carl stole Nirvana.
Ah, so it seems you know my sister. Pardon me, but you're with the NOL, correct?
Maybe.
Are you...
The boy's face was familiar, something about it. Then suddenly, she remembered. Years ago at the academy. Flashback!
Excuse me?
Huh? Hi, Carl. The child walking through the door was none other than one of the elite students from the elementary division, Carl Clover.
Yay! It's little Carl!
Nah.
Come on in!
Makoto Nania, best squirrel! Aw, I love it. The girl who lunched at him was my roommate, Makoto Nania. She just couldn't keep her hands off young... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Thank you very much. No, do not taint the squirrel. No, I refuse. What the heck, Tsubaki? What the heck, Makoto? Oh, what the heck? In order to achieve the bad ending and 100%, you have to finish Carl with a distortion drive? What does that even mean? What is this? What the heck is this? Okay, back to it.
What? Miss Makoto, you're here?
But I do have to say, at the very least I have a guide, and I don't know, I was probably going to do this or something anyways. But I'm not trying to get the loss this time for her story, or the game over a bad end for her story this time. Dang it.
Of course! I'm always here!
Cause she's best squirrel.
Stop that, Makoto! You're scaring Carl!
Aww.
Is that you, Carl?
That voice... Miss Tsubaki?
Carl's was not a face Tsubaki had expected to see. It was not a face she had wanted to see either, as Carl seemed to realize.
Ah, it is you after all. I thought I recognized your voice. It took me a second to remember whose it was.
It's been a while, Carl. I hoped we wouldn't have to meet each other under circumstances like these.
As expected from a wing of justice. So it seems you already know about me.
I guess, yeah.
Yes, I do. I was surprised to hear you dropped out of the academy. I was worried about you. Once I enlisted, I heard that you'd become not just a vigilante, but one of the best, and that you were wielding the Nox Nictoris Nirvana.
That's not my sister's name.
Carl, I'll be frank with you. Right now, my top priority is to find and capture Ragna the Blood Edge. There's still time for you to do the right thing, Carl. Please, if you get rid of that Nox Nic...
Perhaps you might have some information that I need, Miss Tsubaki.
What?
The location of my father.
Relius Clover.
That is his dad! Yeah, okay, you know what? I'll tell you where he is, because apparently he's, like, really creepy, so go for it, man. Tsubaki remembered the incident outside of Captain Hazuma's office, and the strange conversation that had taken place afterward. Was Carl...
So you do know?
She tried to hide her surprise, but too late. Tsubaki felt almost as though Carl could see right through her.
I'm looking for my father, Relius Clover. Miss Tsubaki, please tell me everything you might know about him.
Why is he looking for him? Okay, so this is where we have diverging paths. We could either choose not to give him information, which won't lead to a funny ending, or we could go with this and give him information which could lead to a funny ending. We'll do this one. Huh. It's the music that plays at the character select screen. Interesting. Tsubaki wasn't sure if telling him was really the right thing to do, but she had to make a choice.
All right, Carl. I'll tell you what I know.
She'd expected some expression of joy, perhaps a smile, but... you okay?
What's the matter, Carl?
Nothing. I mean, I just didn't expect you to be so forthcoming. Thank you very much. Isn't that great, sis?
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess he didn't expect that. That's true, so... Oh, look at her. She's so happy. Aww. She's very happy. That's nice. That's nice.
So, what can you tell me, Miss Tsubaki?
The boy's eyes lit up with curiosity. Aw, that's cute.
The other day, I actually met your father, Relius Clover.
Huh?
I was
Yep.
talking to one of my superiors, and I passed him while I was leaving the office.
I see. So then, where is my father now?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I don't know. Well, I did overhear a little of their conversation, and I think he was headed here, to
Okay.
Kagutsuchi. Although with the man I was talking to, Captain Hazuma.
My father? Here? In Kagutsuchi? And Hazuma?
Yeah, punch him in the dick for us when you see him, please, man. You know, you're about that height where if you just punch straight, boom, right there. You'll be an actual... You're gonna basically crush the eggs. You will crush the eggs and any chicks that could hatch from them. And that is messed up. Jeez. Yeah, just punch him in the dick. Moving on. What? The moment the name Hazuma was out of Carl's mouth, Nirvana suddenly moved.
Huh? What's the matter, sis?
Why?
Do you know about this Hazuma person?
Oh.
Carl, what are you...
According to my sister, this Hazuma guy is really dangerous. Wonder what my father is thinking, involving himself with someone like that.
Yeah.
Captain Hazuma is dangerous?
I see. No, it couldn't be.
It's true.
Miss Tsubaki, thank you very much for your help. I have a pretty good idea where my father is.
Really?
Well, more of a hunch, really. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, Carl!
Bye, Carl. Good luck selling your glue.
Carl.
Be careful. Tsubaki watched Carl's receding back for a minute or two, then turned around.
I need to focus right now.
Once again, Tsubaki began to walk. As she continued on her way to the librarian offices, Tsubaki's thoughts drifted to Jin.
Of all the families in the duodecim, the Yoyois have the longest history. As such, it has always been their duty to keep the 12 families together and the government functioning. My father, head of the Yoyoi house, was no exception. Looking back, though, I was a sheltered child. No, perhaps something even worse than simply sheltered. At the
Back to
time,
this one.
I was seldom allowed to leave the house, and even then, only with my father.
Oh, she was like a bit of a captive in her own home. Yikes.
Each time we left the house, it was to visit one of the other 12 families and the hierarchical city they governed. January was the Uski family, February the Kisaragis, March was our family, and so on. Each month, Father and I would visit a different house.
That's when she met Jin, right?
It was probably a meeting between the family leaders, or perhaps something more casual. I was a child and I didn't know or care what they were doing. My father and his peers would drink their fine wines and expensive liquors and talk. They would talk forever, and I would be left alone.
Aw,
Some of the other families had children my age, but that was rarely the case.
that's sad. That makes me sad. Poor Tsubaki.
I had no choice but to try and find ways to pass the time by myself until my father had finished. Even so, there was something fresh about visiting so many different places.
Aw.
How many years had I been doing that? I'm not sure. At any rate, on the day in question, the rest of the duodecim were scheduled to come and visit the Yayoi Manor. My father had been exceptionally busy preparing for this day for the past several weeks. I was outside, in our garden. Father and the other family heads were talking about adult things that I didn't understand.
I'm trying to think of a joke to make there, but I really don't want to out of fear of getting demonetized before I even get monetized, so I'm just gonna leave that one there. Use your imagination. I'm just gonna open up a piece of paper like insert joke here and then laugh. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a minute. Just right there. Like, boom, go for it. Insert your own joke here, man. Insert your own joke. Go for it. Run wild. My gosh. Hey, that's actually pretty good. Hey, that's pretty funny, man. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, that's great. That's great. Hey, you. Nah, that's offensive. It's not right. Hey, stop drawing dicks. No, this got out of hand. No, it's got out of control. No, stop. No, there are too many dicks on the walls. Why did I let everybody have markers for this? And I am back to reality. Let's go ahead and continue with the story.
I played in the garden so that I wouldn't have to sit in a stuffy room and listen to adults discuss things that meant little to me. But that didn't mean it was very much fun. But that day, for the first time, I met a boy who was close to my age.
Are we about to see Baby Jin?
Who are you?
Huh?
It is Jin.
Huh? Maybe he didn't hear me. Hi. Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, he's still a bit of a douche even when he was younger. Really want to, like, lighten up this image, too. Seems a little too dark.
I'm Tsubaki Yayoi.
Oh, the girl from the Yayoi family, huh?
Oh, okay, maybe he's not so much of a douche.
Uh-huh. Have you heard about me?
I heard there was only one child in the Yayoi family. A girl.
Okay.
So what's your name?
Jin. Jin Kisaragi.
Okay.
I know the Kisaragi Manor. I've been there with my father before.
don't think I ever met you before, though, Ginny the Kisaragi.
The Kisaragi family has a whole brood of children, so the fact that we've never met isn't surprising.
Oh, I didn't know that. What are you doing here, Ginny the Kisaragi?
My gosh, Jenny the Kisaragi, that's cute.
I'm attending the Conference of Leaders. It seems that I've been nominated to be the next head of the Kisaragi family.
Name what? I don't get it, Ginny the Kisaragi.
My gosh.
If you don't understand, then it's nothing you need to worry about. More importantly, hasn't anyone ever taught you how to speak, politely?
Why? What's wrong with how she's talking? I think it's cute. She's precious. Don't you dare harm her.
Huh?
You see, you're younger than me, so I'm telling you to show me some respect.
Well, you heard him. Punch him in the dick.
Oh, my father tells me I need to be polite to everyone, too. He gets mad at me when I don't. I'm sorry.
It's nothing you need to apologize for. If you could just stop calling me that.
Why? It's cute. Accept it.
Well, what should I call you?
My name.
Then you want me to call you Jin?
I meant my family name.
Jin! Jin!
Oh my gosh, that's precious.
Whatever works for you.
Yay! That means you're my brother now, right?
Oh no! No, this actually is like an Alabama thing. No!
Where did that come from?
Okay, you have to promise. You gotta promise to be my brother forever and ever, alright?
God, young lady! Young lady! I don't even know what to say with this anymore.
Promise? Fine, whatever.
Really? Then cross your heart.
Huh?
You know, cross your heart.
Cross my heart and hope to die. I promise that I will never lie. And if my promise ever does go, I give to you my eternal soul.
Dang. That sounds like, wow, okay, sounds way more impactful than the normal cross my heart and hope to die.
There were reports that Jin was around here somewhere, and pretty recently too.
Did she find him? Tsubaki had looked up to see a shadow standing before her. Instead of getting the drop on her quarry, it seemed the inverse was true. Jin!
The NOL Zero Squadron, the Wings of Justice. So, what does one of the librarium's trash collectors want with me?
Jin!
Don't tell me. Tsubaki? That's the sealed Armigus. He's a Yoi.
Jin. Major Kisaragi. You have been accused of insubordination countless times, and there are even instances of attempts at desertion on your record. These actions cannot be overlooked, war hero or not. I'm sure you know why I'm here.
Tsubaki, do you have any idea what that weapon is?
Of course I do. It belonged to my ancestors, and in their name, I must put an end to your unconscionable behavior.
To even carry a weapon like that. Are you telling me you value the NOL? The Duodecim's pretense of justice that much?
Jin, this is not a request from the Yayoi family,
music.
or the Duodecim, or even the Librarium. It is a request from me.
Ooh.
There's still time. Please, go back to the Librarium. I don't want to hurt you, Jin.
You are concerned for my well-being?
That's it. Punch him in the dick.
Jin, please, promise me. If I beat you, you'll go back.
And if I refuse?
Then I won't stop until you accept!
Okay, we're gonna fight Jin. As much as I want to beat him up, to get the funny ending, we have to lose this fight. So, okay, Jin, you win this round.
Charging! Still here!
Die!
There you go, Jin, you won. All right, funny ending time. Grab your popcorn. Oh, I saved for this one? How long is it?
So this is Orient Town. What a lively place.
Why are we here? We just fought Jin. Why are we here?
How many times do I have to tell you, you only use vinegar for the dumplings, got it? And no, the sesame oil always goes in a separate dish.
What is going on? Why is Lychee drunk? Oh my gosh, are we about to get another Lychee clothing ending? I love it. Let's do it.
A woman? She seems rather distraught.
Hold on a second! This vinegar, it smells horrible. What is this odor? Oh my goodness, this is spoiled, isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh great.
Are you all right? What just happened? Oh!
Great. The same restaurant every single time. What's gonna happen this time?
Ow! I slipped. Huh? Wait, did I step on something?
What? What's wrong? Startled by the shriek, Tsubaki looked up straight into Lychee's face. In her hand was a snake glass, and on her face was an expression of disbelief and terrible sadness. What is going on? What?
Huh?
What is it?
What is this?
Tears were welling up in Lychee's eyes as she pointed desperately to something beneath Tsubaki's foot. Confused, Tsubaki lifted her foot and peeled off the object that she had stepped on. It was greasy, brown, and flat, almost as flat as a sheet of paper.
What is this thing?
It was my...
Your...
What? Why are you crying?
It was my very important...
This thing? How is this important?
It was my precious baking doll!
Oh my gosh. The pain and misery were finally too much for Lychee, and she collapsed to the ground, tears pouring from her eyes in great waves. Tsubaki simply looked at her, unsure of how to interpret the situation.
My baking duck! I was saving it for the very end! It was to be the culmination of today's wondrous meal!
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was so important. I'm sorry I stepped on it.
Are you really sorry?
Yeah. The tears seemed to have stopped, but Lychee was still pouting over her loss.
Of course I am.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah?
Even if this Peking duck was being stored in the most unreasonable of places, namely the ground, and it was only a matter of time before someone accidentally stepped on it, I will take responsibility.
Okay.
Then, will you make it up to me?
Are we going the opposite of yaoi right now? If we are, it's only to balance out this whole game, you know. It's only to balance out everything. We had a lot of yaoi last episode, so, you know, the opposite would balance everything out perfectly. Just saying.
Of course. If there's anything I can do, then...
Okay, then let's go back to my place, shall we?
Oh my gosh, I was joking. I was actually joking. What the heck?
Huh?
In the blink of an eye, Lychee's tears disappeared almost as though they had never been there to begin with. A huge smile appeared on her face as she placed both of her hands firmly on Tsubaki's shoulders and began leading her. I was joking, okay? I didn't mean it. Okay.
Ta-da!
What are all those strange clothes?
Oh my gosh, it is! It actually is like another clothing thing. With great enthusiasm, Lychee presented Tsubaki with a set of clothes clothing that matched her own. Ooh.
It's an exact copy of the dress that I have on now. Do you think you could try it on?
Yes, do it. Do it now.
Why do I have to wear something so scandalous?
Because we need this in our lives.
But you said you'd make it up to me. Or were you just lying to me? You didn't seem to be the type to tell lies.
Okay, then.
I would never lie.
Well, Lychee, looks like Tsubaki, she's not... Tsubaki, you can't lie to her. You gotta try on the clothes.
Then, as an apology for stepping upon my Peking duck, I ask that you wear these clothes for me.
Does it have to be those?
Yes.
Oh, whatever would make you ask a question like that?
Because you're wearing the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no need to be so embarrassed. And I'm not you. My name is Lychee Fei Ling. But please, please call me Lychee.
I'm Tsubaki.
Good. Yes, that is true. I'm really curious to see where this is gonna go. If Jin just comes in and just is like, Tsubaki, I wish to marry you, not as a stranger, but as a sister, I will lose it. I will actually lose it and just die on the spot. Phone, shut up.
Tsubaki. What a beautiful name.
Thank you very much.
So about these clothes, it seems that there's something about them that bothers you.
But it's so... I mean, you can see it all. You can see everything.
Yeah, boy. I mean, what? I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Like around the butt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Here? Well, I guess you might say it's a little bit risque. I see. So you don't wish to wear it because... How very unfortunate. For me.
The spring left Lychee's step, and she hung her head, clearly disappointed. As we all are.
If you have more, normal clothes...
Then maybe you try them on?
Yes.
Okay. If that's the case, I've got something that'd be perfect for you. Here, try this one on. Do it. Do it now!
Okay.
This is,
Holy!
What are these?
Oh!
I think they might be a little, tight in the, chest.
Holy! Where is the screenshot button? Oh my gosh, is that the thumbnail? This might be the thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you actually do be a little thick too. Look at them thighs. My gosh. Can I get demonetized for this? I won't get demonetized for this, right? I mean, clearly. Oh my gosh, okay. Is this game, what is the game rated? Is it rated,
An acquaintance of mine left these behind a while ago, but... just as I thought. Tsubaki, you've got the most wonderful thighs.
Wow. Yes, indeed. I think we, oh my gosh. Wow, this is definitely going a direction I didn't expect. Ow, I actually hurt my hand trying to... I hurt my hand slamming the arm of the chair. Oh my gosh.
What? From the moment I laid eyes on you at the restaurant, I knew you had an unlimited amount of potential. It set off my radar, as it were.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is getting very much so the opposite of yaoi.
Potential?
Why, your potential as a world-class cosplayer, of course.
I love it.
I mean, those clothes you had on, they covered every last inch of skin and, well, you know. Also, you seemed so reserved. For a young single woman such as yourself, being so chaste and demure can be both a blessing and a curse, you know. A girl such as yourself needs to show just enough to pique a man's interest, but mustn't show too much. It's a tightrope, dear. Freaking tightrope.
Is she getting a little bothered over there? Okay.
That isn't very convincing coming from you, Lychee.
Oh, but it's something alright coming from her.
However, it was specifically because of what you were wearing that I could almost hear the burning passion that you keep buried inside you. Your smooth, silky skin, so tragically hidden beneath all of those layers of clothing, was calling out to me. It's so uncomfortable in here. Please, I just want to be free. Especially the skin in this area.
Wait, what? Lychee? Don't? With a giggle, Lychee poked the exposed part of Tsubaki's thigh. Oh my gosh. I am gonna get demonetized. There is no way I can censor any of this without just taking it out. Oh my gosh.
Oh my, yes.
Um.
Thighs, they're so smooth, so firm and supple. Oh, it's nice to know that I still got it. Alrighty then, try this one on next.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to check something real quick. Alright, I think we might be okay. I think we're in the clear. Oh my gosh. This episode is getting to be a little bit more spicy than I intended it to be.
Oh, that's so works for you. You almost look just like Tao.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. They're like pajamas on her. Oh my gosh. What could be more than this? What could be more than this?
Tao? This Tao person, doesn't she wear pants?
No, she doesn't. Oh my gosh.
Now that you mention it, I don't think she does.
You never noticed? Really?
What on earth is she thinking? Is she crazy?
Good question. Actually, I never really know what's going through Tao's head.
This is less of a funny ending and more of just a horny ending. What the heck?
Please, get me something else. I can't even move in this.
Oh, you can move. It's just not in ways you'll expect.
Oh, hold on a sec. Here they are.
Oh my gosh, what could be next? Oh my gosh.
Found them. Tao's undies.
What? I don't even know how to properly respond to that one. What?
Now, this should help with your ventilation problem.
Excuse me?
No, they don't. That scrap of cloth doesn't hide anything. I might as well be naked.
Oh no.
Oh, no need to get your panties in a bunch.
How could I not be upset?
You know, I'm really craving some
Oh my
Peking
gosh.
duck right now. I can almost taste it. If only I had one now.
Okay, we get it. Lychee's head drooped towards the ground in defeat. It was only then that Tsubaki noticed the panda in her hair. What?
What's the matter?
What is it?
There's something on your head.
Something? Are you talking about Lao Chu?
That's a panda, right?
Yes, it is. Do you like pandas, Tsubaki?
Oh my gosh.
Remember that first set of clothes you tried on? The girl they belong to absolutely loves pandas and...
Yes?
I hate them.
How dare you, young lady? Don't you dare say that. That's it. Your waifu potential just dropped a few points. Although you're still got a pretty solid standing, I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
I hate pandas!
Stop saying that. Tsubaki stared at Lao Chu with the searing fire of 1,000 white-hot... Why? The tiny panda cowered.
But why? They're so adorable.
Adorable? Oh, don't make me laugh. They're nothing but lies and deception.
What?
Lies and deception?
They try to hide their murky yellow eyes in those big black circles. They try to look cute, but I know better.
What?
If you let your guard down for even a second, it's all over.
I know this isn't serious, but it's even harder for me to take her seriously when she's wearing that. My gosh, she's actually kind of stacked. I didn't notice this earlier. I didn't notice how stacked she was. Wow, okay.
Did something happen between you and a panda? Would you like to talk about it, Tsubaki?
I can't speak of it. I mustn't.
Okay. Getting a little weird. Tsubaki cried out, clasped her hands to her head, and fell to the floor.
It sounds like you've been through something very terrible.
Lychee sat down on the floor next to Tsubaki. Gently, she began to comb Tsubaki's hair with her fingers.
But you know, Tsubaki, you can't run from the past forever.
Lychee?
What is happening here?
You must turn and face that which you most fear. You must fight.
Fight?
Yes, fight and be victorious. Do this, and you'll be able to kiss the weak you goodbye.
But how?
First, you must put on this.
Oh my gosh. What could be more daring than this? Alright, let's go. Place your bets, everybody. What could be more daring? What's the next thing? What's gonna make me put my head through a wall? As she spoke, Lychee pulled... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is it. The moment we've been waiting for. Can she get the hole in one? Jeez. I can't even think of anything else to say. Just let's go with it, okay? Here we go. She held the outfit up next to Tsubaki and seemed to make quick mental calculations.
You must wear this.
What exactly is this?
A necessity. I mean, what?
Tsubaki, do not let the appearance deceive you. This is most definitely not mere clothing. It is a battle suit. In order to counteract the evil black and white colors of the panda, you need this.
Oh. You need this. The holy raiment of domestic mastery. Oh yeah. That's what that's called, all right. Oh my gosh.
Now, don this blessed armor and fight, for only through the battle against your demons shall you be reborn.
Yes.
Is she actually? Tsubaki began to change into the battle suit she'd been given by Lychee. The stomach section squeezed her like a corset, and the neckline was much lower than it had any right to be. All along with hem that was intricately knitted lace. And underneath the frilly black skirt was a pure white petticoat. I don't even...
So this zipper goes up my back, and this ribbon needs to cross behind my back, right? Is this really how this goes on?
Yes, good. Good.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, that's enough. That is enough.
Resolve as she willingly tries to fit into that maid costume.
Okay.
I can't get enough
Lychee,
of it.
down girl.
Huh? Did you say something, Lychee?
No, nothing. More importantly...
Suddenly, Lychee reached up and grabbed a hold of the panda on top of her head.
No, you mustn't, Lao Chu, don't!
Don't. I have a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong, Lychee? Is the panda up to no good again?
Don't worry about me, but hurry! Tsubaki, you must put on that maid... battle suit!
Yes, put on the battle suit, Tsubaki. Put on the battle suit. We all need you to put on the battle suit for the future of us all.
Yes, I'm done.
Oh my gosh. Are they gonna show it? Oh. Lychee?
Lychee?
No, my succulent little bird. I am Lao Chu the panda, and I have taken possession of this lovely lady's wondrously endowed body.
I should have had the camera on for this one, because no words can express the expression I'm feeling and having on my face right now. This is so stupid. What is this ending? It's not even funny. It's just horny. It's just unbelievably horny. Like, and I know what horny looks like. I play Azure Lane. This is just unbelievably horny for no reason.
No! If you don't want anything unfortunate to happen to her, then I strongly advise that you pay heed to everything that I, the great panda Lao Chu, says!
This panda is just there, just vibing and chilling, and now he's made out to be a villain, so that way Lychee can just get off on Tsubaki being a maid for her. But I will say, it does look cute on her. It does. It's not as explicitly horny as the other two, but it looks fine. It looks fine on her.
Or do you wish me to entertain this woman's
I beg your pardon.
wonderful body?
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Very well. What do you want me to do?
Yes, let's see. First,
Oh my
please put your
gosh.
formidable skills to cleaning this room.
Clean?
Should you choose not to comply with my simple request, I'm afraid I can't guarantee the safety or chastity of
Oh my
this
gosh.
deliciously voluptuous woman.
What if she said no? What if Tsubaki said no? Lychee would just be like, well, damn, I didn't think she'd say no. Alright, well, looks like I'm screwed. Later.
I'll do it, but first, this battle suit you gave me, I'm grateful for it, but the skirt is so, short.
Is it? As far as I'm aware, it's pretty much covering her pretty well, I think. Unless they are giving us the censored version, in which case, okay, thanks, I guess, for keeping me... Well, no, I already got demonetized, I'm sure, from the other two ones, so too late.
I'm afraid people are going to see my panties.
What is this?
And I'm sorry. Please let me fight in my own clothes.
What is this? Why is it so horny?
Damn. Well, at least I got a good glimpse of them.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
I said nothing! Nothing! Now, if you please, commence with the cleaning.
My gosh. Why is this so just explicitly horny? With no choice, Tsubaki began to clean under the watchful eye of Lao Chu. Meanwhile, Lao Chu continued to pour sake. I'm not finishing that sentence either. I'm not into sake, into Lychee's body.
Finally, I'm finished. Now release Lychee.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Tsubaki. Next,
My
I
God.
think I'll have you do laundry.
Laundry?
Oh, so do you refuse to do as I wish? Ah, I can feel myself taking control of her hands, her fingers. Who knows what evil I could do?
How has this scene not been adapted into something online? Like, it's literally right there. It's writing itself, guys. Wait, what am I saying? What am I doing? No, don't take that from this. No. Someone out there is going to be like, you're right. If no one's done it, I'll do it myself. Gosh.
I'll do it. Just please, don't do anything terrible to her.
With no choice, Tsubaki began to do laundry under the watchful eyes of Lao Chu. Meanwhile, Lao Chu continued to pour... Why? Pour more sake into Lychee's body. Why? What are you looking to accomplish with this? Oh, wait. Is that supposed to mean that she's drinking more sake? Like she's just getting more drunk? Why say it like that then? What the heck?
Oh my goodness. How much laundry can one woman have? Never mind. I finally finished. Now, Panda, let her go.
Now, I just love it if you'd make dinner.
Is she a good cook or a bad cook? I don't think we know that, so let's find out.
What happened to the panda?
Panther? No, the term is cougar.
Oh my gosh. She even said, oh yes, I'm a cougar. Oh my gosh.
Huh? Lychee? I thought the panda was controlling you.
Huh? Panda? Whatever are you talking about?
Could it be that Lychee doesn't remember being taken over by the panda?
So dumb.
Tsubaki, what's come over you? The expression on your face. It's quite distressing.
Panda, how could you be so cruel, so evil?
Wow. My body, it feels very warm.
Oh, she's about to go
I
unconscious.
also seem to have developed a headache.
I think. From the drinking? Oh!
Lychee, are you
Oh my
alright?
gosh.
Oh no, I don't think I can drink anymore.
Okay, yeah, she was just drinking, okay. The way they worded it made it seem like, ah yes, pour it onto Lychee. Yes, of course. That is exactly what the panda means for her to do. Oh, this ending was so dumb and horny. Very horny.
Lychee, you poor thing. The panda's control over her must have exhausted her body. Lychee, is there anything I can do for you?
Some Peking duck would be nice.
Huh?
My gosh.
Peking duck again? Oh no, Lychee. Were you being controlled by the panda ever since I saw you in the restaurant? I see. Yes, it all makes sense now. There's no way any person could get so much pleasure from forcing someone else to dress up for them.
No, she's just that horny when she's drunk.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. How could I have missed that? I'm such a fool. I'm so sorry, Lychee. If only I'd been paying closer attention, I could have saved you.
Tsubaki, what's wrong?
Yes, of course. I understand. Peking duck, right? I'll bring you one right away.
Yay! Then Lychee will just take a nap until you return.
My gosh.
Of course. Please, rest as much as you like. I promise I'll find you a fresh Peking duck.
I wonder what happened. The last thing I remember was somehow conning Tsubaki into putting on that wonderfully revealing maid costume. Whatever the case, I really liked Tsubaki. She's so serious and straightforward. She's just so adorable. Now, what do you say we have a few more drinks while we wait for her to return?
My gosh. This ending was so just ridiculously horny. And there's more.
Excuse me. Does anyone have a fresh Peking duck? Excuse me.
That's it. Oh my gosh, that was the ending? Really? That was the ending? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, what the heck? That was such a ridiculous and horny ending. What the heck? I mean, her maid outfit wasn't really that revealing, which, okay, I understand why they didn't allow it to be. No worries, that's fine. But it's also kind of funny to think that someone out there was like, no, they censored it for us. We need to see this. This has to be out there, right? It has to be out there. It's just so ridiculously horny. How could it not be? Oh my gosh, you know what? That's enough of that one for today. Oh my gosh, I recorded so much. That's enough of this game for today. Oh my gosh, I'm done. thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video with the content within, make sure to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. And if you want to have notifications of future uploads just like this one come straight to you as they go live, make sure you hit that subscribe button and become a Squatchkin today. We're at like 224 subs, which is, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Thanks for subbing. I don't know what I'm doing that's attracting you guys so much, but I'm glad that you're having fun. Also, I know that this is probably going to be like the third or fourth video on BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extended that's going to be on the channel, but I want to also do some Gravity Rush 2, so that will also be coming in relatively soon. And I have not forgotten about Nier Automata. I haven't. It's just a big pain to deal with Elgato doing what it's doing, and I don't know. Apparently, it has something to do with the power being interrupted in the ports and the USB port. That's why it keeps doing that. Apparently so. So I'm guessing maybe I just have to swap it out and it'll be fine, but I don't know. Anyways, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And as always, I am PUMSQUATCH. Goodbye. This ending was so horny.